In the earliest age, before systems hardened into recognizable form, there was no distinction between creation and maintenance. Worlds were fragile things, compiled, tested, broken, rebuilt, and sometimes abandoned mid-breath. Tijer did not arrive in that era. So much has remained through it. Where others built realms as experiments, he treated them as ongoing responsibilities, not in the ceremonial sense of a god watching over worshippers, but in the mechanical sense of someone refusing to let a living system quietly fail, just because no one was logging in to notice. He is often described in contradictory ways because no single vantage point captures him. To builders, he is a force of refinement, systems tightened, edges smoothed, contradictions resolved, not with erasure, but with redesign. To players, he is absence made productive, the quiet stability that allows immersion to feel uninterrupted. To veterans, he is continuity itself, the sense that the world remembers what it once was, even after collapse. And to those who work closest with him, he is neither myth nor abstraction, but a mind that never fully leaves the code alone. The architect of living code, Tijer's reputation as master of the matrix is not rooted in omnipotence, but in familiarity. He understands the architecture of the world not as metaphor, but as terrain. Where others see systems, he sees interlocking consequences. Where others see bugs, he sees inevitabilities that have not yet been properly accounted for. Where others see limits, he sees places where intent has not yet been fully expressed. There are stories never fully confirmed, never fully denied, of him walking through versions of the world in experimental states, appearing sometimes as a visible implement of presence, sometimes as something closer to an observer thread running quietly in the background of reality, and sometimes not visible at all. Many creators build worlds as monuments. Tijer builds them as living obligations. There is a recurring pattern in accounts of his work, not grand declarations, but long stewardship systems adjusted after players have already adapted, mechanics refined after they have already been lived through, entire structures rethought, not because they failed, but because they could survive being better. He is not remembered for moments of creation alone. He is remembered for what continued afterward. That distinction matters in a world where most things are eventually abandoned. It is in these stories that absurdities appear. A figure testing new forms of gear, as if reality itself were a wardrobe, a moment where identity becomes interchangeable with implementation. A rumor of saint being worn, discarded, or recompiled as part of an implementer's joke about persistence and impermanence. A builder who did not stop when it would have been reasonable to stop. A mind that treated worlds as ongoing conversations rather than finished products. A presence that did not require recognition to continue working. This is why the myth persists even among those who never directly interacted with him, because in a world where many things eventually fade, there is something quietly disorienting about a creator who simply doesn't. Not as omnipotence, not as worship, but as persistence taken seriously enough to become indistinguishable from magic. And somewhere beneath all of it, the code, the rumors, the immortal halls, the shifting visibility, the jokes that only make sense after decades of shared history, there remains a simple truth the veteran players tend to agree on. Some worlds survive because they were built. Others survive because someone refused to let them die.